Remember that Bitcoin doesn't pump until about 3 days after Heather prints. Okay, so they just made one. When did this happen? Today, in 3 days, Bitcoin should have gone through the roof. In other words, early next week. Let us see what takes place most of the time, but not always. It's not a given because it's kind of like that most of the time, though. Since I've timed it before, it's about every 3 days. The reason they're going to pump it is because they have $10 billion worth of short sales piled up on top of us, which is about 70,000 guys, $70,000. Look at that. All that money will have to be sent to people who know what's going on. All of these great events are happening, guys, or you're going to check this out. Connects this tweet from Sue Alderode in a beautiful way. Yes, if you read this again, guys, I promise you that my schedule is real. Okay, so maybe if they agree to 50 million, right, 100 million or even a couple hundred million is too much. I think it should be less than 100 million or 10 million, guys. That's good for everyone, right? Take the show on the road. The reason is that this last like up is about to happen. And this chart proved our whole idea, right? There's no lie going on. I've never seen anything so crazy in my life. That's why Bitcoin hasn't gone up in value. It's because Bitcoin OG whales have sold more than 50,000 Bitcoin in the last 10 days for a total of about $3.35 billion. Okay, but this is where things get weird. What does this have to do with our idea? Okay, do you remember? I've said it since the beginning. I think this is how this cycle will end. Okay, guys, pay attention now. I think it's funny. Bitcoin is about to reach its end of the case, so get ready for the rest of the markets. Every time we saw a spike in this orange line, guys, okay, where are we? We were in this place at this time. And now, guys, but take a look at what came next, okay? Just let me clean up the chart. Just put the green where the orange was. Guys, the orange line spiked, but look what happened next, a split. Then a bearish spike, right? Spike, a spike, a spike that points down. Guys, take a look at how it fits together. This is the last cycle before the collapse, right? And some people say it's not possible for Bitcoin to get close to $1 million, right? Think back to times before recessions and crashes, or to times we've never been through before, like when there was a new Finnish system, right? Guys, I think things will have to go through the roof. This is not good Finnish advice, right? We still have a long way to go, but I do think in the short term, so let's go pump. This will be the Blackstone event, and we'll keep going up until 25, right? Take a look at what they say. This isn't going to hurt me. That's up to them, but they proved our idea. Guys, America is about to join. Okay, because a breaking email leak shows that an admin will be going to a Bitcoin and crypto roundtable in DC in July. Will he be able to remember what he learns there? Of course, he's getting calls from guys telling him what to do. He likely got the call to push the crypto agenda because look what's coming up next. If you thought there was a lot of bullish news, you're wrong. It's about to get even better as we head towards our blow-off top, mid-cycle top. Then the Joe Biden team is thinking about letting people donate in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, right? Everything is going on. Besides that, yeah, DT says he will end Joe Biden's war on crypto and make sure that crypto and Bitcoin will be made in the US in the future. All of these things are taking place, guys. I told you we weren't yet at the top. They need to get everyone to sign up before the mid-cycle top. Oh, everyone gets caught off guard. When we drop, people sell right here, but that's the bottom and we go up. It's a dog world, right? Guys, we need to be ahead of everyone else so we don't get caught off guard. We're not done yet, but let's play. I will put an end to Joe Biden's war on crypto, and we will make sure that crypto and Bitcoin's future are made in the United States. It will stay here, and a lot of it will be done in Florida, right? Well, I made this in America, guys. Are you guys blind? Guys, I don't know about you, but there's so much good news and people are still gloomy. The stock market confuses me. There is a fear, but we're at an all-time high. How could you be right? It has never been like that before. But it always is when we're at all-time highs, guys. People are scared right before all-time highs, but I don't know why. It always happens that way. The way they think is exactly the same. No Bitcoin miners don't have to pay sales tax or energy bills because the governor of Oklahoma signs a bill into law. More good news I'll tell you about Australia's biggest bank. He only needs to add the Bitcoin ETF or iBitcoin to his trading site. 17 million people use Commonwealth Bank of Australia. They're going to get everyone to come with them. Taiwan is important because it sets up an industry group for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies following government rules. Gradually done all of a sudden, guys. This is just the start. Also, MicroStrategy is now raising an extra $700 million to buy Bitcoin, right? People are going to keep to buy, guys. They look like robots. Just think about the bots that keep buying. Go to sleep, good night, and see you tomorrow. It keeps going like this, guys. Take a look at that. If you look at the price, it only goes up and right everywhere. Are we not able to see? In New York City, there is a Bitcoin sign. This is the last gap on the way, right on. Take a look. This is New York City in real life. That's not reasonable. Take a look. That is really hitting your mind deep down. There are a lot of people here. Yep, thousands, right? We're talking about a huge Bitcoin sign right here. Please give us this next leg up. Look at this now. It says Z, so we bought Bitcoin, right? We were buying enough of these guys to be vague. To be honest, I wish I had bought Bitcoin. I should have bought Bitcoin instead of XRP because I didn't know that XRP would do exactly what it said. It would do exactly what it said it would do. If you had bought Bitcoin instead of XRP, you would have made a good amount of money because I think XRP is about to shine. Also, now is not a good time to buy Bitcoin, right? So I'm not going to touch Bitcoin at all. The last time I bought it was, oh, I don't know, 2019 or something. I don't know, but a long time ago for investment if you want to spend right, or mostly in 2018. But look at these guys, or the end of 2017. But look at these guys, right? Buy Bitcoin and don't do anything else. We want to hold on to it until we want to sell it at these prices, right? Or our other coins like XRP, right? Remember that altcoins do the same things Bitcoin does. That's important to remember. That's not advice about money. To top it all off, where are we now? The time for halving. Look at what happened every time after the halves. That's where the next move isn't coming from, because the same thing happens right there. How high are we going to go on this next leg? I'm not sure. I'm looking for at least 90,000 and more than 100,000. Will look so beautiful, guys, before we see the black swan. You can hear the sirens in the background, and things fall first.